going on, everyone? Good morning. Let's jump into these levels. All right, so ES is still in the same range. So it's the same thing we've been talking about all week. Over 7,700 with a hold. We could look for longs back up to 78, back to those all-time highs. Under 77, we're looking for the short back down to 76.32, down to 76. So you guys are trading options for SPY. You could look for SPY to pull back to the 760. Over 760, you could try the longs. It's an ugly arrow. $760 fails. You can see 754 down to 750. So use that 760 as your pivot. What's going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning. For triple Q, same thing. We're just pinned to the center of this range. Off the 697, the 700 psych level. We could look to take longs back to 722. The best long or the structure repair for longs for triple Q is the reclaim of 722. So over 722, we start looking bullish again. If we lose 697, we can see a move down to 687, possibly down to 675. And for NQ, we're sitting right at that 28,908 we have, right at this demand zone. So as long as we could hold this, same thing, we could look to play the range back up to 30,000. Under the 28.9, we can see a move down to 28.427 to 27.963. Same thing for NQ. The structure for the longs starts rebuilding once we reclaim 30,000. But for now, we could just play the range. So those are the levels we're going to be watching probably for the rest of the week unless we break out of this range. You guys have any questions about any other stocks or charts? Or these arrows real quick. Yeah, NVIDIA earnings are after hours. I was just about to go over that. I was just clearing the the arrows. So for today, we have GDP at 8:30, which already came out. That's all the news we got for today. Tomorrow, we got jobless claims at 8:30 a.m. as well, followed by Friday with PMI. So that's enough to get some movement in the markets. Today, earnings, as we were just talking about, we got KSS this morning, BBWI this morning, NVIDIA today, CRMs today, and CrowdStrikes today, all after hours. So we got some big tech heavy hitters today, right? What's going on, guys? If you guys are watching any tech today, go over some levels. So Meta pushed right off that 577 right into our 600 psych level. Looks like she's about to retest 589. Over 589, you could look for a long back up. If 589 fails, you could look to take the shorts back down to 577. So anyone watching Meta, you can use this 589 as a pivot. Tesla lost to 349, most likely going to start trending lower. Under 349, you can see 311. Over 349, you could see 373. NVIDIA today, we're still holding that 212. We lost it last week and we reclaimed it. So over 212, we could see a move back up to 218. Under 212, we're going to go back to that 200 psych level. Anyone watching Meta? Yeah, shorts, they are looking good. I would short the pop. Hopefully, we can get a rally up to like on ES, like 685, 7685, maybe 7690 would be ideal. Microsoft, you lost that 492. You're most likely going to push down to that 456. Over 492, you can push back to 507. So 492 is your pivot. And Apple's just kind of hanging out at all-time highs. Pretty close. Over 306, you can see that move to 317. Under 306, you can see a move down to 300. And yeah, Amazon's kind of just hanging out at all-time highs as well. So over 258, we can push back up to all-time highs. Under 258, you see a move down to 250. So if you guys are watching tech, those are what you should be watching or expecting. Let's get back to ES. So yes, if we lose 680 for ES, shorts on the table back down to 665. If we reclaim the 7700, I do like longs. That's the only way I'm really going to start being a little bullish. Yeah, it's really it. We under 80, we have nothing till 65, and under 65, we have 7632, which is our full TP we've been talking about all week. Yeah, NQ's down there on that demand. I want to see. Ready to bet. Oh, yeah, I'm ready. Who's Conga? Whoever's it'd be Jada is still moving on for Friday. And then after that, whoever wins that battle, I'm versing the winner of that. That Big Zach. I wonder if that's Big Zach out there. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's crazy. Yeah, let me know because I'll get you guys set up. I mean, she's set up. I just gotta connect to your camera. That's what I thought. That's funny. My man. Yeah. Well, let me know because I'll set it up for Friday, and then after that, I got a winner, and then we'll end the series and change the rules up a bit. I want to do like a celebrity deathmatch type thing, like tag team trading. I got to change the layout to where we can get 4 faces and 4 charts, though. I got to figure out the configuration. That will be fun. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Teams for the next series. Yep, that's basically it. I was going to do like the first hour or first 30 minutes of each person. So each person 30 minutes, and then the partner goes, and they get 30 minutes, and whoever has the highest P&L by the 11 o'clock wins. That's kind of what I was thinking, yeah. Just to make it somewhat entertaining. We got about a minute and a half for open. See if this starts flagging out, right? That's what we want to see. And then break down. We want to see this 80 break. Under 80, nothing to 76.65. There she goes. Let's see if she closes under. Ideally, we'd like a push up to this POC or this value area high, and then we can look to catch the rejection. There is a shit ton of volume up here at this 85, 86. So if you get that push to 85, guys. At 84 so far, let's see. Under 80 shorts are on the table. If you want to play the breakdown, if you want to try to play that top tick rejection, that 85. Yep, that divergence once again. Big Rome. What's up, buddy? We reclaim 85. We could get a little push. Maybe back to that 77. There's that 85 right there. That's why we need that 80 to get. See what tech's doing. Oh, wow. Microsoft just pushed right to that 492. Tesla lost at 349. She's done. $589 on Meta we talked about for that hold. Microsoft blasted. This could be your short right there. The POC, the value area high right here. I know. The only thing is, if we reclaim this 85 and hold, we can start grinding up for like a retest of the 77 up here. Damn, Microsoft is really pushing. Everything else is kind of just sideways. Yeah, she's going to go for it. Damn. It's most likely going to, the news we had this morning, it's most likely going to retest. Yeah, that's what I'm. Either we hit that 95 double top, or we just make a lower high. I mean, this is the value area high. If you're going to short, ideally this would be your entry. This 89 could just be a lower high. There's so much volume at 85. You're a man. He could have played that value area high and just tried to bring it back to his value area low. Actually getting some volatility today, though. All week's been like paint. Yeah, I want to see 80 give out. Under 80, I'm pretty ready to go for shorts. See if Microsoft retests 492 and pushes or just slips. Meta just Christmas treed up. You guys see this? Rally up, rally right back down. All week was choppy. Damn, let's see. Let me buy this thing back up. $85 is a freaking wall. Yeah, and I'm waiting. I'm not playing around in this market. At least it's moving today. I'll give it that. Yeah, Amazon's going for that 258. Meta's getting smoked for that 5.6. Anyone take that 589 break we talked about? The hold for the longs, the 589 for the shorts. You guys would be doing pretty well. Microsoft retested our 492 to a T. Broke through, retested, and now it might continue up. Perfect break and retest right there. Meta's getting smoked. You guys are in longs. I'd be looking for that 7,700 retest. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little. I'm probably gonna wait till 10 today, just to be honest with you guys. Let this hourly close. I might not pull anything for another 20 minutes, unless something changes. Over 85, I do like longs a little more. Yeah, the best thing you guys can do is probably just sit on your hands for right now. If you're going to try longs, the 85 would have been your entry. TP is 77. That's 15 points. Under 80 for shorts. And you take that down to 65. So it's like 15 points either direction. This was an illiquid zone from news. So ideally, like I said, we should retest at some point or make a lower high. What was 85? Yeah, that was the entry. Your stop should have been like, I don't know where you put your stop. 85 to, excuse me, like 79 maybe, 6 points. Yeah, that's what I say, 80, 80, 79, 80. Nah, you played it right. $72. Oh, you got a nice entry on those NQ shorts. Let's see if this ends up being a flag, right? See if we start flagging out and then break up and retest the 77, or we just come back down to this 80. You need more time, see what happens. She's trying to break out, let's say. Got some delta printing. You guys see these bubbles? And some volume. Yeah, here comes that 77 we talked about. Yeah. That 85 was the pivot, that's what I was saying. 85 right to the 77. What'd we hit? We got pretty close. 97. Anyone take that trade? I'm waiting myself. Hell yeah. Good job, North Shore. Hopefully you locked in. You should be getting TP at 77, anywhere up there. 99. Just yeah, the 85 was it. Right here. The wick is what probably smoked it right there. The retested, made a higher low, and then just ran. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's what I would have imagined. That's why I kept saying the break of 80 would have been the short. It wicked, and then it just popped. We might just get continuation today. I want to see if 77 holds. This is gonna be the double top, or we're gonna just start pushing. If that's the case, we're gonna probably test yesterday's pre-market high at 77.14. I'm waiting till 10 regardless. Yeah, forever took that 85 long. Good job. What do you do? 1 micro North Shore? The 15 looks nice right now. I'll see you, brother. Have a good day. See if this is the double top. Right at that 77, right? 699. Oh, God. Anyone try the 7,700 short? You're a man. What did you take, B? Are you in shorts? Told you, MES. Yeah, I want that hourly close. Oh, you caught the longs? Sweet. The 80, hopefully the 85s. Is it 85 to 77 for the long or 80 down to 65 for the short? See if we retest this value area high right here. VWAP's down at 85 anyway, so right here could be a retest. Does my footprint chart look crazy? NQ's so oversold down to this demand zone. I just want to see this hourly close. At least we got some movement this morning. I'll give it that. I didn't take anything, but at least we got some freaking out of that chop a little. You would tech them. Microsoft's really going for that 507. Looks like Meta bounced. She finally based out at this 564. She'll probably retest that 577. Apple's pushing high a day. Tesla's trying to reclaim this 349. She's rejecting right now. Amazon's not doing too much. She looks like she based out right here, though. Let's see if she can continue or just make a lower high. The VWAP retest would be ideal. That's what I'm waiting for ES. Hopefully it lines up by 10 o'clock. We got 10 minutes. It's a good amount of selling pressure right now in the book map. It's a lot of orders. That 77 short might have been it. No one tried it. The 99. These wicks on the hourly. Disgusting. See how I just want to see how it closes. I mean, it looks like she wants to grind up. Like I said, over 85, I like longs. $88.5 is a nice entry. I had a fair value gap right there, actually. On the, I think it was on the 15th. Yeah, it was right here, this wick, the 88.5. Is this what you were looking at? This fair value gap on this candle? Oh, the fib, yeah. That's funny that the fib aligned with the fair value gap. I'll see you, B. Good job, buddy. Way to go, micros. I'm still waiting for the 77 break. Still waiting. We got about 5 minutes. If you guys are still in longs, you can trim at 77, 99, anywhere up there, and try to leave some runners for that 77.15. Looks like she's going for it. I'm just waiting. Strong hourly close. Remember how it was a massive wick up here? They just bought it all the way back up. That's why I'm waiting to see. Because ideally, if we start closing over the 77, we're just going to grind up to the 77, 15, 14. Volume's very thin. It should be a pretty straightforward move. It's basically what I'm watching. If you guys are already in, just trim at 77, or just if you're looking for the 77.15, that's your call. $77 to a T. Yeah, Apple's pushing. Looks like Meta's bear flagging right here. ES cracked the 77. I was hoping it would stay below it by 10 o'clock. Oh wow, SpaceX got a pop. There you go. 139. And we got about 2 minutes for this hourly close. Anybody lock in profit at that 77 or trim, hopefully, just in case it does get a rejection? Got about 1 minute till close. Ten seconds, and it's right at the 7,700. Come on, just give me a little pullback so I can get in. I want to see if we close over. Perfect. I don't like that rejection right away. Let's see. I wish I pulled the trigger on the 85. I like this 77 hold. I just want to see if it's sustainable. I don't want to start long in here and we come retrace back to 90. we lose this, we'll probably see a pushback down to this like 94-ish area. Come on. Show me a little more strength. See if we can take out this hourly candle, right? I mean, we're about to right there. Start closing over this. I just want to see. I'm going to get in. Just want to see that continuation. It looks like she wants it. She's holding. It's the only dangerous thing about long in the top. I could just reject, and we got caught literally at the top. I need to see volume. I need to see something. Oh my God. Are you just going to hang out right here now? We lose 77. We'll see 94 for a retest. I want to see that inside hourly candle close up, not close above, but kind of showcase some strength, which we keep just fading out right here. So if you didn't catch the 85 long, there's really not much to do at the moment. Yeah, I'm just going to wait, see if we retest that 94. That's why I don't just long like the 77 psych level. I always try to let it breathe. Sometimes it sucks because it'll just reclaim, like gap and go or reclaim and go. But it prevents you from long in the tops, right? All right, now she's picking up some volume. Let's see. Well, I'm going to go to the bathroom, let this thing breathe for a second. I'll be back in a second. Hopefully it doesn't blast while I'm gone. All right, I'm back. Fix my camera. Sweet. It's rejecting, huh? See if we get that 94. Anyone try the 77 short? So far, I haven't taken anything. I missed that impulsive rally. How you doing, North Shore? You sitting on your hands? You guys doing, are you just waiting? I don't see anything really worth putting risk on at the moment. There you go. Did he? He's the man. Yeah, Apple's pushing, man. What do you catch, NQ? That's solid. Yeah, we're probably gonna retest that 94 I was talking about. Let's say if 94 holds, we can take a stab at the longs for a retest. 94 fails. I'm going to cut it. We're probably going to come back to that 85. So over 94, we could see a pushback to 77, 77.15. 94, if it just breaks down, I'm not even trying it. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably just going to go to 85 if it pulls this. It hit 94 to a T. Let's see if it can hold. You got a good amount of selling pressure right here picking up. You're probably going to blow through it. You still got high selling pressure. If we just start sitting right here, I'm going to be so over it. You guys see NQ? She's sitting right at that WAP. ES, I want to see retest at this point. If we break under 94, I want to see this 87, 85 from earlier retest. The meta looks like she's making a lower high, right? Broke down, pushed up, failed. She might just break the 64. NVIDIA lost 212. Looks like Microsoft plateaued. Apple's the only thing showing some strength. This is freaking beat. That was a heavy rejection at 77. See if ES can get down to that 85, 86. That's what I'm watching at this point. If they engulf this whole thing on the hourly, that will be disgusting. I wouldn't even doubt it. They engulf this whole thing. This sucks. Anybody in any trade still, or is everyone just sitting on their hands at this point? We only called on the 5, yeah. It looks like it. I mean, we don't know. It's still early. I mean, 94 would have been the ad. That's. I'm just being so cautious because this market's been horrible lately. I do like how NQ's holding VWAP though. Like this could be the long. If NQ gets the push, ES should start grinding back up. Yeah, NQ is starting to push. Let's see. If we just sit in this range again, I'm so over it. It's where we were all day yesterday, right? We were at like that 80-ish. What was it like? Yeah, it was like 80 to 90 yesterday. Today we're falling right back in it. At least it gave us today that one little pop, and here's yesterday's. This is today. This is yesterday. Right here, 9:30. We hit the same thing, the 77. We did hit the 62. And then we just chopped all day between this 80 and 90. And we're falling right back into it. I'm really trying to just get the 85 since we're under the 94 at this point. 85 fails, then I'm just waiting for the 80 to break down. If 80 breaks, I'll take the short. Otherwise, we're back in the range. That's why I'm so hesitant getting in. Just don't want to get chopped around. This is so beat. We're almost getting down to that 85, let's say. So they might engulf the whole hourly candle too. She's still grinding down towards it. Because it's been a trap. This is so beat. Now the volume's slowing down. We're back in the range. It's just trash. Will we engulf this whole move? That's the real question from open. Will we do the Christmas tree? Straight up, straight back down. NQ lost VWAP if you guys see that. She's probably heading to the pre-market lows. Most likely ES is going to get back to that 80. Yeah, that 77 short was it. Between the 85 to the 77 or the 77 back to the 85, that was like the only move worth putting some risk on. So we hit that 85 I was talking about. We're pretty close. What we hit? 80, pretty good. 85, 86. This is the do or die right here. If this gives out, we're just going down to 80. Anybody in anything? You guys just waiting? They're really about to engulf this whole hourly candle. That's insane. Everyone longing. That's why I kept saying I want to wait to see for that follow through for that 7,700. I would have got caught literally at the top. Instead of forcing the trade, I waited to see if I saw anything. Didn't see anything I liked. Didn't take the trade. So just forcing it because it's a psych level. Under 80, this thing's clapped. So we're about to retest it again. Still no trades for the first hour. Here comes that full engulf. Let's see if 80 breaks. There's nothing saying we're stopping the sell-off yet, so I don't even want to try to catch a counter trend. We're just printing negative delta on the footprint chart, just a clean trend down. There's a decent selling pressure, so there's nothing saying we're stopping soon or at the moment. Bouncing right off that 80. Let's see if she can hold it. This sucks. Are you still holding that 94 long? Hopefully you got stopped out of that. Yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, everything on my watch list is just kind of flashing red at the moment. The 80 might, I mean, it could have been. That's what we were saying. The 80 has to break for the structure to shift. Nvidia looks like she's basing. Meta looks like a double bottom right here, right? Bang, bang, bang. Let's see. Unless they're just going to get a push up and make another lower high and just break down again. Yeah, I got 65. Oh, 8,800 to 77. Oh, the first trade, yeah. Under 80, it's a nice short. Just, are we going to get it or not? I might try a long if we can get another push down to like 80. 81. I just want to see how it reacts down there. If it just gets wiped out, I'm just sitting on my hands again, which it looks like she's about to get smoked. Amazon's heading for that 258. Meta's rejecting that 577. Tesla broke the 349, retested it right here, failed, and then is breaking back down. Nvidia, the 212 short we talked about, that was a clean move right when it broke, just clean sell off. Same for Microsoft. If you lose this 492, it's a clean short back to at least 486. Got to remember, Nvidia has earnings today too, guys. Won't give out the shorty, so I can take the short. Or the shorty. We can't take out the 80. We can't, so I won't take the short. This is beat. If you guys are on the 2 minute, it looks like we're just bear flagging too. You guys see this? Can't get a pop. I do like the 80 long. It's just there's no momentum pushing off that level. I might not even take a trade today. That's crazy. Unless 80 breaks. Yeah, that morning pop and the quick rejection. Maybe you get a little push. I guess the 80 maybe was it that we talked about. It never broke. The 2 minute looked like a bear flag, but she's breaking out now on this candle. So let's see. About to retest VWAP. See what happens. See if this just ends up closing as a wick or we actually get some follow through. She's trying to hold. If I can get an 85, I might try longs. And this could end up closing as a wick. Rejected. Rejected VWAP, ES, and NQ. Let's see. This is so bad. We had at least some volatility in the beginning. And then we're just sitting back in the range from yesterday, between the 80 and 90. That's literally it. We're just trapped, just pinned to this range. That's why I kept saying, let's see the 7,700 close above for continuation. This reminds me of like 2022 or 21 or 22, where it was just trash. For like a whole year, it was like this. It was terrible. Trying to step up. Let's see. I mean, the 85 long is it. I just don't see anything showcasing besides the fact that it's holding the 80. But like, so this could just be a bear flag playing out. These are the days I might not have a trade the whole day. Hour and a half, no trade. Hopefully, you guys did better than me. Better than me today. There you go. I'll never understand how you'll trade green on a day like today. Then it'll be the cleanest move, and you'll be red. I'll never understand that, my man. What are you in shorts? I want to see the 80 break for shorts. That's what I've been waiting for this whole time. Even with crypto, like we were saying, Bitcoin, pushed to 80. It could have just made a lower high, retested May's highs, and now it can just push all the way down. 385. There you go. Good job. Good job. Yeah, I'm probably just going to be no trades today. I didn't see anything I liked. Or anything I liked to put some risk on. Yeah, look, not even moving. Look at the numbers. They're moving a penny. Like it's a joke. No, these are the hardest days to not just force a trade, just to take one. If we break 80, I'm cool with shorts. I'm fine with that risk. We said yesterday this was the range. You sat in this basically all. You made that low down at 62. They bought it up and you just chopped between 80 and 92. That's what we're doing today. Just pinned. It's even tighter of a range, right? It's just coiling up. It's either going to break out, in an explosive move to the upside or an explosive move to the downside whenever it picks a direction. The range is getting tighter. So eventually when it snaps, it's going to be a pretty drastic move. Uh, will we take out 80? It's most likely going to be 11 o'clock, that hourly. Maybe we'll, I don't know, see some type of movement. Oh, God. NQ's reclaiming VWAP, so let's see. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm not even looking unless it's a nice setup. Probably gonna have to wait till 11 o'clock. Let this hourly close. Wonder how many people are just getting clapped in the market for the past month. Yeah, no, I'm waiting. I want to see. This month, I probably, I didn't do anything extraordinary. Averaging like $200 on, if that. I'm just trying to stay alive right now for the month. Yeah, we got about 12 minutes left. The 15-minute looks pretty nice. for longs off that 85 that I was talking about, that pivot this morning. Yeah, I like the 15. I just want to see it close over it. Right now, we're just flirting with it. We could just reject and go right back down. That's why I keep like hesitating so I don't get trapped. And the 85 was our pivot since this morning. Mm-hmm. Here's the VWAP retest. Let's see if it holds it or it rejects and goes right back down. That's all that matters. Are we going to hold it or are we just going to go right back down to 80, 82? No, they're going to go for it, aren't they? Come on. So that 85 was it. I'm going to retest 85. I'm going for it, guys. It's not going to give me the retest, is it? What a beat session. Is tech starting to push? Anyone watching? Yeah, Amazon looks like she might be done. Meta's pushing back up. Could be it. Maybe we do get the push. Some volume. Come on, 90? Oh my god. Oh my god. I told you, Thylum, or I think I'm saying your name right. That 85 was it on the 15. That's boot. You'll get to at least 94, 95. From there, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Yep. Called that shit. We called the 80. We called the 77. I took nothing. I just can't trade this shit. It's just so slow. We got about 6.5 minutes for that hourly close. Let's see what happens. If I don't get any movement in the first like 5-10 minutes, I'm done. I'm not even sure. No trades for me today, which is unfortunate. I'm just sitting on my hands, guys. I'm waiting for that 11 o'clock at this point. If we don't get anything by 11:05, 11:10, I'm probably just calling it a day. Did we push to that 94? When we hit 91? No, we didn't even get up there. You might go for it now. You might get that 94 TP, guys, if you're still in. Just give me the 11 o'clock close already. Oh, good. Yeah, I don't see anything worth even attempting to take a stab at. I wish I took that 80 retest. That was like the only thing I wish I took a stab at. We got right there too. The sell-off was just so aggressive that I was like, oh, we were probably gonna blow right through it. Look at the Dom. Like, it's not even moving. It's like a quarter at a time. Got about a minute and a half for 11 o'clock. See how we closed the hourly? Looks like we based out, right? They're trying to buy it back up, so maybe we'll get continuation up on the next hourly. Let's see. Maybe we'll get to that 715 we talked about from yesterday. Yeah, I'd just wait for about a minute left for this hourly. You just don't want to make a. This is the only B part. The chart's so B because look, this whole thing, it's not like a V shape. It could just be forming a bear flag. Like, see how there's just a bunch of small candles. Ideally, for a reversal, I want to see, a nice green candle white, like, engulf this. I like to see that momentum shift. Right now, we're not getting it. We're just getting a slow grind up. It is holding, though, so it's like, I don't, I just, don't really know what to do here. The only thing I would like is the 86 retest once again. I'll try it. And we could even do something like this, right? Sell off, come up, make a lower high, and come right back down. I'm just kind of a beat day. See if we get some momentum at 11. No, I agree. I think we will get close to 7. We're at this value area high. 93, 94 is like my TP. If I was in those longs from 85 I was talking about. That's ain't worth it. 9 points. Look at NQ compared to ES. Is tech starting to push yet? Yeah, Meta's pushing right back up. That little W. Yeah, that's why I said the 85 was it, man. When I was telling you earlier on the 15, that was it. I looked right at it. I said, "This is probably it." Didn't even pull the trigger. It was going to be 85 to 94. It was only 9 points. I was looking at TP. Let's see. $6.98. Could make a lower high here, like I drew out too, right? Could top out right here and come all the way back down to 80 or this 86 again. The charts just beat, like the hourly, like nothing. Like I'm not crazy about anything. The only thing I like is it's holding this inside body candle at 90, but it's like, okay. Yeah, this thing's getting 10 more minutes of my time and I'm gone, guys. I can't sit here and look at this thing anymore. Meta had a wild little double bottom, right? That big sell off, and then we're right back to it. Microsoft's flat. It pushed. Now it's just consolidating at that 492. Nvidia is probably just chilling, waiting for earnings. Amazon pushed to our 258 we talked about this morning. Yeah. Blew the 85 long. Absolutely fumbled that one. Gonna retest this move. Retest this high. Really called the 80 long too. It's so beat. So beat. It like moves like 25 cents, chills, and then jumps like $1. Yeah, I mean, look at the sell-off. Look at the wicks. This, even this rally this morning, you had this big green candle, massive wick to the downside. They bought it up. Next candle, rally, massive wick to the upside. They pushed it back down. It was just all over the place. Like even this little pump we're getting now, like look, massive wick rejection. It's just all over. You're getting a freaking hammer followed by an inverse hammer. Just the swings are huge. In and out, full port. You're a man. I don't know how you go green on these days, North Shore. I'll never understand. You'll go green on these and then beautiful play, just red. Never understand. Skills. You have to do that on purpose. Yeah, I'm only giving this to 11:15, guys. This. Freaking 85, man. They screwed us. They got us good. Most likely, we're just waiting for NVIDIA earnings. That's really all it comes down to. I mean, if you even look at ES for the day, we're up $4. Like we're flat. Same with NQ. It's down 0.02%. It's everything's. You had that little push, the little sell off, and you're just pinned right back to where we opened. Just trying to see if 7,700 will reclaim. It'll be bullish or bearish if Nvidia gets clapped. Bring the market down. This is just wild. Nah, but there could be something. He could say something wrong. It happens. There's times, stocks have good earnings and they get smoked. Just how it usually is. Sometimes they have bad earnings and they blast for, it's just what it is. Most likely no trades for me today. I'm giving this thing like 5 minutes and I'm gone, guys. This is wild. This slow grind up. It ended up turning into a V shape. Remember I was talking about that earlier. I was like, it's either going to play out as a bear flag or a V shape. It ended up playing as a V shape. Took freaking an hour. Oh god. Yeah, that. And do you see the meats? The meat we're doing, the ground beef, whatever he was talking about. Everyone's all jacked up. I need 3% rate. That's all I know. Bring it back. Yeah, he did something. He's bringing like meat from Argentina or something for cheaper, and it's got like supposedly like chemicals or something. They were saying like China declined accepting the meat, and we accepted it. I'm sure they'll talk about it today, or if they didn't already. I saw it yesterday. He tweeted something about it. I don't really follow the news too much, though. Does it really? Well, here it's like monopolized. It's like Tyson, like the chickens, it's all like 3 companies own all of it here. It's all shot. That's why you gotta be like North Shore and get the Costco glizzies. I'll check. I'll check right now. Glizzy Bandit. Oh yeah, say it. The JBS Foods. I mean, that's probably like Europe better too. The quality's better. The food is just better. Now we'll get the lower high. If they do the lower high right here, I'm going to lose it and push it back down. That's what we drew out earlier, remember? Not earlier, but like 10 minutes ago. Come on. This is what we drew. Like this could be forming. Yeah, I'm probably going to call it a day. It's 11:15 and I took no trades. Under 90, the short looks good. The volume's changed. You can take 90 back down to 80. Yeah, it's just a lower high. You see how long it took for us to grind up? Look at this. It took so long, an hour, just to grind up. Look how fast it's retracing the move. Immediately. One 5-minute candle's erasing this whole hour. That's why I was so sketched out for taking the longs. There's no follow through, and it just kept slow grinding up. I'll see you guys. Yeah, I'm done as well. No trades for me today. Maybe we'll catch something tomorrow. With a beat stream.